Hello everyone. I don't know if you can hear me. Fine gold, thank you, that's appreciated. And picture coming through. Can you see me waving? Fantastic. Thank you, Devorin.
Hello.
Ah, my partner in crime, Martin.
I'm still hearing the echo here. About
Echo,
two
echo.
seconds.
Well, everyone, we'll be kicking off in 3 minutes. So Martin and I look forward to meeting you all and taking a Q&A at the end of this. But I guess we're coming through loud and clear, so that's good. So we'll just wait a couple of minutes while some people arrive and join us, so you can bear with us. Just by the by, I noticed in the chat room there are some investors that are with us today. So hello and welcome. Enrique, thank you very much for your proposal. That is fantastic. Okay, echo is heard, turn off your sound. Is that an echo coming from me?
Oh yeah, I think what Bill said is that you have maybe your speakers a little low, a little bit. Uh,
Feingold was
if
suggesting it
you
was
put
yourself,
a
Martin.
little.
Oh dear, hello from not so sunny and warm Southern California. Well, it's a cloudy, cold, sort of semi-winter's day in London still, so hello and welcome. So 1 minute to go, folks. How's the weather in Argentina, Martin, today?
Well, weather here is nice, very nice. It is about 20 or maybe 21 degrees.
Fantastic.
Nice weather.
Nice weather.
How is in London?
Sounds good. Okay, everyone. Well, hello. For those of you who don't know, my name's Graham Clark and I'm CEO of Sharp Trade. We are Sharp Trade, all of us here today that are representing Sharp Trade. And we're a leading automated earnings platform in the global equity and cryptocurrency markets. This evening, Martin, Maffel, and myself are going to present to you a short webinar that will explain the Sharp Trade proposition further. And at the end of that presentation, we'll be open to take Q&A, questions and answers with you guys, and hopefully cover off anything else you'd like to know about Sharp Trade. So thank you. I want to just explain a little bit about why we're all here, because this is a very nice summary of the Sharp Trade proposition before we kick off. Legal company established in 2019. We offer passive income of between 0.5% and 0.7, all the way through to 1% a day. We've got a whole series of referral programs that our marketing group have put together, which we'll explain in this webinar. If you join in at any substantial level with us and become an investor and a participant, you get a Bitcoin as a gift. That's pretty generous stuff, I think. We've got some interesting structural bonuses that range from $5 to $5 million. You get something called instant replenishment every day. So that means basically you can withdraw every day. You can take your profits on a daily basis. We accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, major payment cards, including Visa and MasterCard. And that's a really quick summation of what we're about, and we'll explain more of that in detail as we go through the webinar. Now, just to begin with, in case you're wondering who I am, I'm going to run a short video that explains a little bit about myself and my role here at Shark Trade. Thank you.
Hi, in case you're wondering who I am, I'm a senior business leader and a previous startup founder. I've been working in capital markets and financial information technology for more than 20 years now. For the past 2 years, I've been working on a number of blockchain and crypto projects, both as an advisor as well as an OTC facilitator. Founded in 2016, Shark Trade is a cryptocurrency trading company. It's led by experienced traders, technologists, business leaders, and influencers. It has a proven leadership team with a track record of building and launching technology startups, and more importantly, achieving profitable investment outcomes. Part of that team are the Shark Trade traders. These guys are experienced institutional traders that are well versed in creating and running successful trading programs as well as strategies. To meet the investment opportunity in the cryptocurrency market, they have developed a unique trading strategy, specifically trading crypto and digital assets. This is a stratagem that has been developed over the past 2 years that will set it aside from the competition. As part of our go-to-market strategy to meet opportunity, we will continue to support and further develop the overall Shark Trade value proposition. Let me give you some examples. Our business development program. We are focused on building out strategic relationships globally, and we have already established cooperation with over 250 influencers worldwide. Then, developing a crypto trading community. We will be launching the Shark Trade Academy, an online community for traders and brokers to share, swap ideas, as well as their own trading strategies. Now, looking at the future and future-proofing. To maintain our competitive edge, we will be investing time and resources to further enhance the platform. By way of example, this will include machine learning and AI, as well as a library of mobile-based applications centered around blockchain technology. And now just a few words on our marketing program. We have created a marketing structure that will present the Shark Trade value proposition to business leaders and strategic partners. We have also created a tiered investment program that offers different investment entry levels, targeting the smaller investor that wants to get involved in crypto trading in some capacity, right the way through to the more sophisticated and experienced investor that wants to trade bigger lots and take larger positions. We very much look forward to welcoming you as investors with Shark Trade. Thank you for watching.
But we're still here, and thank you if you're still here. Yes, I don't know. What we're trying to do is do a webinar, and we've had some gremlins, technical gremlins. Everything was working fine in pre-production and before, so perhaps just one of those things. So, right. Well, I'm going to press on with the waste of your time. I'm really sorry you feel that way. These things happen, and I apologize. Is the webinar going to be recorded so that we can watch it again? We will make another webinar. Yes, it does. Thank you, Fine Gold. It does happen. If this webinar proves to be unsuccessful because we have more intermittent technical problems, we will make another webinar, rest assured, to present our proposition to you. So thank you for your patience. It's really, really very much appreciated. So, as I said, this is part of these are the team, these are the early founders, myself included, of the Shark Trade proposition. And we'll move on to this slide that explains, I think, Martin, you're going to take over this slide and explain the real benefit that underlies the sharp trade proposition?
Yes, of course. So our platform is working 24 hours a day. So it means 7 days a week and 365 days a year. So SharkTrade is the leading automated earnings platform in the global cryptocurrency and stock exchange markets. Our company was founded in 2016 and it is a division of the group of companies CDG Limited, which is involved directly in investment activities and attracting private investors' assets. So, Shark Trade specialists have developed a unique trading strategy to the stock and cryptocurrency exchanges. Due to it, we can pay a guaranteed profit in our investments the 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. So Shark Trade generates profits in the financial markets even during bearish trend periods due to the extensive experience of financial analysts and traders of our company, as well as our own automated trading tools. Besides, the most perspective cryptocurrencies and currency pairs trading. Our company staff monitors the opportunity to generate income on the market outsiders around the clock. This enables our investors to get a percentage yield up to 365% per year. Also, you can get one Bitcoin as a gift when your structure of investment reaches the $40,000. I'm still hear my echo.
Great, thank you, Martin.
I'm still hear my echo. Yeah, it is a little bit confused because I'm speaking
one of the
and
things that's really
hear my
important to
echo
us-
a couple of seconds later.
I'm speaking and hear my echo a couple of seconds later.
One of those things that we think are very important is risk mitigation. And when you open an account with us, you get access to 3 high-yield investment offers. It gives you an opportunity to earn on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency opportunities. And we are a fully registered entity. We're registered both in the US, and you can see there's our details of where we are registered. And we're also recently registered in Estonia. And so these are very important facets if you're considering any investment.
So financial cryptocurrency markets growth and dynamics over the past decade. Cryptocurrency markets and economics of the world's largest countries are developing exponentially. Over the past decade, the cryptocurrency market has grown by 1.500%, and it's not going to stop here.
And it's not going to stop here.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. In real terms, 12,500% growth is quite substantial, as we know. So, what are the core underlying cryptocurrency advantages? Well, as we know, since 2014, the market capitalization of cryptocurrency has increased by more than 250 times. And the reason for that is simply there is an abundance of opportunities here in the cryptocurrency market. On the right, we talk about 5 of those key benefits. There is absolute transparency. This is blockchain driven, and smart contracts that sit around that. So when you're investing in these things, at that level, you can be 100% assured of the integrity of the transaction. high-speed transfer speed links and so on. The cryptocurrency market allows you to process, trillions of requests per second. And the fees, unlike conventional financial markets, are infinitesimally small by comparison. The mining possibility. One of the big differences between cryptocurrency and conventional fiat money is the possibility of mining. So this has a kind of network effect. People come in, they start to mine currencies, they perpetuate the interest in that currency, in this case cryptocurrencies, and they can literally launch a coin, or as we know, tokens into the market. They provide great convenient storage. You can have hot wallets, cold wallets. You don't have to go in, open a bank account. There is much talk about the great unbanked in the world. Well, investing in cryptocurrencies, that's not the case. It's highly innovative. It's relatively a new technology. It's been around for some years for those people that have been investing, but it is a marvelous opportunity to, I'm sorry, Martin's lost his image again. It's a marvelous opportunity to get involved in digital assets, and we hope you take a look at that quite seriously. As an organization, we accept Bitcoin, we accept Ethereum. As I mentioned earlier, we accept Visa, MasterCard, and we work with those key exchanges. You can see down the bottom there. These are well-established exchanges that are driving cryptocurrency liquidity. And you can learn a little bit more about those from those links at the bottom. We run an 8-level referral program. In that referral program, you get different tiers and levels of return on your investments. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, if you decide, and we hope you do, if you decide to make a substantial investment with ChartTrade, and when you're registering with us, you'll get a Bitcoin as a free gift. And I don't think there are many organizations out there that are offering that possibility even today. Our marketing guys have put together some really attractive and interesting propositions for marketing. And the idea being that we have structured a number of different investment proposals that will differ depending on how much you want to invest, the payment procedure you want to be engaged in. But we're looking here at a minimum yield of 15% a month. And you're just not going to get that anywhere else for any other type of savings plan, 15%. So the way we've structured it, it can appeal to both large investors, major players, or smaller investors. We start from, our investment programs start from as low as $50. And obviously, one of our objectives, one of our core drivers to ensure, within a mitigated risk environment, that you can generate profit on cryptocurrency markets, crypto pairs, and of course, as a result of our friends in crypto mining. And of course, we'd like to say, if you entrust your savings to our company, you will discover some amazing opportunities. And as we like to say, if you do have children, it really is all about planning for the future. And this is a great way to do that. So I mentioned earlier, we have 3 core investment portfolio propositions: crypto, trader, and diplomat. I mentioned as well, crypto level, you can come in from as low as $50 a month, all the way through to $4,999, just $1 shy of $5,000. That's going to give you 0.5% a day, 15% a month, 180% per year on your money. And you've still got the option to withdraw every day, except Saturdays and Sundays. Trader, very similar setup, very similar template, except that this is ranging from $5,000 up to $9,999. Here you'll get 0.7% a day, 21% a month, or 252% per year. Same withdrawal terms. Next level, we've got something called Diplomat. The entry level from that is anywhere from $10,000 up to $100,000. This is going to give you 1% per day. That's 30% per month, 365% per year. Again, you can withdraw funds anytime except Saturday and Sunday. That's 3 great propositions, depending on your risk criteria depending on your available funds, but I'm sure you'll agree and recognize that's a really interesting proposition. Here are some really simple profit calculation example using at the top there crypto robot. So you invest just $50 a month up to $4,999. In summary, 0.5 a day, 15% a month, 180 per year. Trader, you can see the same kind of summary. Diplomat robot, the same kind of summary. So if you missed what I said earlier, this is a great slide to focus on. Yeah, sustainable, thank you, Alan. Sustainable and realistic profit margins, which is good news. You know, we've got this crypto market it's $400, over the course of a couple of weeks. These type of investment programs for anyone who wants to capitalize on that gives you the opportunity to do that with some degree of absolute security. We trade, the markets trade, we trade, our crypto robot works 24/7, 365. We like to say this is, a personal assistant because that's what it is. That's what we've developed here. The crypto bot, if you're not familiar with that, is, underlying that are a set of algorithms, and really they're just rules. They're just really trading rules, and they execute automatically off those trading rules buy and sell programs on cryptocurrency on the exchanges. It automatically is connected to your ChartTrade accounts. So you've kind of got a throughput. You've got a throughput all the way from you running the bots executing and trading on the exchanges. And then, of course, they're active on the major exchanges that you'd want to be involved in. So we are biased, accept that point of view, but it really is the most versatile and powerful possibility of getting involved in crypto markets. And, you don't need to be a trader on your own. I do trading. It's not easy sometimes. You see an opportunity, you spot an opportunity, you look for a fill, put your orders in, it doesn't quite work out. The bots are there to take care of that for you. And so, as we say, what is the purpose of all this? The purpose is to deliver to you risk-free returns from 0.5% up to 1% a day for 365 days a year. For investors, we like to say again, this is a great way, and we think the best way to multiply your assets. Financial experts at ChartTrade. As we mentioned, we've had people that have been running before we created our bots. We've had a number of investors and traders that have been running with the ChartTrade ideas and concepts and trading programs and have made substantial funds and fees. And so when we talk about, why would it be profitable to invest in ChartTrade? Well, we believe it offers customers the best opportunities for those passive earnings on a mutually beneficial basis. And what it does, I'll just run down again, I may be repeating myself and I apologize, but it means you can make a profit in cryptocurrency and global equity markets in that sense. The accrual of interest payments within 24 hours after the opening of a deposit. Round-the-clock customer support. You're not just left alone. I don't know how many of you guys have opened trading accounts, whether it be execution only or whatever it might be, but you have a problem, you have a question, there's no one there. You get an FAQ or something else. We've got people there to support and help you. And here, what do you have? You have the possibility of unlimited earnings without all the investment that goes with those things of traditionally trying to make a reasonable return out of crypto markets or any other market come to that. And as we say, on the left-hand side, this is highly innovative. It's a really new way of trading on cryptocurrency markets that we have tried and tested. And you can be assured that you have 100% future, and more importantly, I think, you're guaranteed to get your savings and interest payments, even in a case of a force majeure. So if something catastrophic happens, we have an insurance policy that protects your deposits. I don't know where else you're going to find that in the crypto space. I certainly haven't seen it anywhere else. Excuse me. So there are only 4 simple steps that will separate you from great success. And you can start that journey to what we say is real financial independence, and doing something that, if you're into crypto, you know it represents, as I said earlier, a great opportunity. So what is that? You sign up, you choose a tariff plan, you put a deposit in, you sit back and take profits. Really, 4 easy steps, 4 simple steps. So I mentioned the insurance fund. Here's a little bit more detail if you're hesitant or not quite sure. All deposits in the company are protected by our insurance fund, which is formed from the working capital of the company. So if we get trading drawdowns, or I mentioned earlier a force majeure, whatever the circumstances, the funds are directed for fulfilling obligations of Shark Trade to its investors. That's where our obligation all the way through on this. Excuse me. So why would you choose Shark Trade? Well, it offers profitable investment offers. The interest rates in our investment proposals are much higher than any market rates you're going to see anywhere else. You've got a great set of tools with trade analytics, because we employ only professional cryptocurrency traders, analysts, and researchers. Our quants have been looking at this stuff and trading this stuff for years. You get a highly intuitive interface. It's convenient and it's easy to work with. You know, again, some of these products that are out there, you've got to be highly experienced. You've got to spend an awful lot of time just getting to understand the interface. That's not the case here with the Shark Trade interface. We, like everyone else, are very much aware of all the requirements around data protection. We're fully compliant with the GDPR regulations in Europe, and we use every form of modern encryption that will protect against any unauthorized receipt of any personal data to you, our clients, our partners, and so on. I mentioned earlier we use of our own funds. Our working capital only comprises of 45% of our assets. We offer full bank card support. So this is a good collection. This is a worthy collection of real value to you as an investor, real value to our partners, and so on. And I mentioned partners, and here we are. We've got some really attractive and generous affiliate and bonus programs for our partners. Excuse me. So our crypto investment robots, you've seen some of this earlier. Entry level $50 up to $4,999, 0.5 a day, 15% a month, 180% a year. I know we keep saying these same things, but I've got to get this message home. 180% a year. You can withdraw your money anytime. You're getting ongoing, regular, passive income from your assets invested. Trader Robot, same concept as the previous one, except you're investing more money, you're getting higher returns. You can see the columns here, different investment tiered amounts as you come in, all the way from $5,000 up to $10,000. $5,000, you're looking at 252% a year, which equates to an income of $12,775. That goes all the way through to an investment of $9,999 of $25,540. Diplomat. For the more ambitious among us, ranging from $10,000 up to $100,000, you can see on $100,000, you're seeing $365,000 a year income. I think that speaks for itself, don't you? How does this particular page represent our partners? Well, as a partner, you can bring and you can attract and you can allow your contacts, your customers, your clients to join in and be part of this program. And as you bring those funds in at different tiered levels, and that starts down the bottom as a partner. So if you're a partner, Martin, who unfortunately has had some technical issues in Argentina this afternoon, is our ambassador in South America. And what that means is if you are bringing in and attracting investments, and I'm sure you'll agree by looking at some of the earlier propositions, a man would be a bit of a fool to not at least have a dip and put his toe in the water and have a try at this. So if you can convince a number of people to join in at different tiered levels, you're going to be paid bonuses by Shark Trade. And as you can see on the left-hand side, all the way through from partner to VIP, this describes the different tiered levels of attracting investment. On the right-hand side, you can see the rewards and the bonuses and how that structure works. And this has been put together in such a way that it encourages, I guess, spreading of the word, sharing of the business opportunity. You know, a number of people have said this is a particular type of scheme. No, it's not a scheme. This is a proposition that's sound, that's underpinned by a security deposit. It's proven technology. It works. Try it and see. We have something for our partners called a personal investment contribution. And they're different levels. You know, personal investment levels are detailed, as you can see below. Again, we run through 8 different levels, level through 1 to 8. And as part of each level that you bring investment in, you get a percentage of that turnover. And you can see all the way through 1 through to 8, you can see the different levels of return that you'll achieve as a partner. So there's a, you know, for those that sound maybe perhaps a little bit confusing, the use case example at the bottom. So you have a partner with a total turnover of $12,000. So you'd be sitting at level 2 at that. If you then make a joint investment of $25,000 in addition, you would move up a level. As you run through this, excuse me, as you run through this, your ranking improves every time. And you can do this yourself by, you know, making your own investment, or you can do it by bringing in partners, bringing in other investors with you. So if you want to share the word and spread the word, you can do that. If you want to just be an investor and use the crypto bots and do that, you can do that as well. But if it works for you, it works for other people, and why not benefit and gain from that as well? So, excuse me, I mentioned we trade the top cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and you can see I can't remember all my mnemonics for XRP, EOS, Neo in there, Litecoin, and so on. But these are the top cryptocurrencies that we trade, and of course we trade cryptocurrency pairs as well. So, in a kind of summary, you are trusting your funds to us when you're trusting us, but you can be 100% sure because of the things I've mentioned, from deposit, from our due diligence approach to maintaining our crypto bots, the security elements of our business. You are guaranteed to receive all your savings and interest payments, even in the, you know, if something catastrophic and disaster happens, you still get your payments because of that 1,000 Bitcoin insurance fund. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit hoarse today. So thank you. I'd like to open this out to any further questions. One further thing, a couple of points I've managed to omit in whizzing through the demo for you today. Our offices will be open between April and May. I don't know if you managed to see the earlier video where I was describing and introducing myself, but the Shark Trade offices will be open, and we would love to see you between April and May. And I think really that's about it. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with some of our technical glitches. But does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask at this stage? Just to let you know as well, of course, I did say earlier, our trading bots all work 24 hours a day. We're going to have a big conference in May, and of course, we're going to let you know about that as soon as we have finalised the dates. There's some really, really interesting and exciting news coming. So, you know, check back in with the website, check back in on Telegram, and follow us on Telegram if you're not doing that already. You know, there's some really exciting things going on at Shark Trade at the moment, and it's going to be good news for investors, it's going to be good news for partners, it's going to be good news for everyone. So, you know, do check back in. And yeah, we have some already. If you've seen some of our news and our postings, you will already seen we've got some great top leaders that are on the board. If you're on LinkedIn, you'll see that. If you're on Telegram, you'll see that. So, you know, we hope and look forward to welcoming more top leaders. So thank you. Regarding family members, you limit 2 members only. What happens when you have kids and want them to have their own accounts? I guess a lot of it, I first of all I'd ask how old they are. So if your children are over 18 or a reasonable age, then why not get them to sign up in their own right? So yes, we are suggesting that for the sake of brevity and security, over 20 would be good. Do you get back your original investment when the term is up? Yes, you do. Thank you, Fine Gold.
I like to say that it will be
this is an
from
earnings platform,
March.
so it's not in a sense an investment platform where your capital is at risk. This is an earnings platform. Quite a bit of difference there. You're very welcome, Alex. I'm just going back through to see if there's anything else I wanted to say to you. I'll just run through the partner investment structure. Somebody's just asked about that. So we have your personal investment level comprises your personally invited participants into a project. So where you're running your own account, if you're running as a partner, then the idea behind it is you invite participants to join in. And then, of course, as they join in, as I mentioned earlier, you get different bands and different levels as the investment, at different levels of investment you attract. And as that grows, you get those particular bonuses. So, for example, if you invited 10 friends to the project, each of which opens a deposit for $100, you receive $70 of this to the balance of your account. Then in turn, if your friends do the same, you will receive commission of another $500. So the earning commission potential here really is unlimited. I can't stress that too clearly. You're very welcome. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Thank you, Alan. Yes, I'm glad you feel the confidence. I'm here because I'm confident this is a great proposition, and I'm really proud to be part of this. Thank you. I don't know if there are any more questions. I'll just recap. We're registered in the USA and Estonia. Office in Estonia is currently for our employees and our team. In April, May, we'll be getting our full license, which is almost completed and checked by the authorities. We'll have maps connected next week, and we can come to any city upon request and meet the needs of any investors. Our robots, by the way, just to let you know, we've been testing and running our robots for over 2 years now. So we've been running back tests, we've been running optimization, we've been refining those, and they're robust, durable, and available and operable, as we said earlier, in those programs. And all underpinned by our insurance fund. Jimmy, thank you. I'm glad you found it informative. I'm a little bit hoarse today because I'm suffering from hay fever, but thank you for persisting. What are the criteria to get an office in a country? It depends on the office, depends on the country. Different states vary. As you know, there are crypto-friendly countries in the world and domains, and there are less less friendly crypto domains in the world. Estonia is absolutely crypto-friendly. What are the conditions? Varied again. You know, you have to look at particular domains, what you're trying to do, whether you're looking to set up savings, whether you're looking to set up investment plans. You know, of course, you know, crypto does have degrees of regulation and authority, but what we have done to ensure and give you the security, first of all, we've tested and run programs on our bots, for, as I say, for over 2 years, and we've put this insurance policy in place to give you the necessary security that we think you should have as investors and partners. Each deposit begins a new 365-day period, presumably. Well, I mentioned there's this thing of there are investors and there are partners. Obviously, the partners, you know, that's ongoing. You're very welcome. We are trying to, Tony, we're trying to be as transparent as possible. It's a very difficult thing to do in the crypto space because there is a lack of transparency. And of course, we're conscious, coming from financial services background, coming from trading backgrounds, we're very conscious of the need to provide assurance. We're very conscious of the need to mitigate risk, and that's what we're trying to do all the time. So back to the 365-day period, as a partner, that's ongoing, obviously, as you go through the different thresholds. And if those different thresholds take longer than 365 days, they take longer than 365 days. The idea is that it runs through on an annual basis. So if you start in June, the 12 months will run from June to May. I can't remember my calendar. My apologies. Okay, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up.
Sorry,
so,
Graham, I interrupt.
I want to thank you all very much again for persisting. I want to thank you all again for listening. I apologise on behalf of Martin.
I beg your pardon.
He had
Sorry, I beg your pardon because of the
gremlins.
technical issues.
I think it's just one of those facts of life. But thank you all very much for listening. I look forward to seeing you all. And yeah, I want to meet you in the office as well. It'd be great to meet some of you guys and share some of the stories and experiences. So you guys have a great trading week. Have a great trading week with Sharp Trade. You will if you're a member and a participant. If you're not, do consider